Welcome to Bodywise Yoga and Pilates Studio, where ancient traditions meet modern science. My name is Sasha Rooney. I'm a certified Pilates instructor and a registered massage therapist. This is a two-part video. Today, the first part will be taking us through stretching of the shoulders. Now make sure you've checked with your healthcare practitioner before beginning this video. To begin, we'll start by stretching our pecs. The best place to do this is in a door frame at your home. Placing the elbow in the inner part of the door frame, so you have something to rest your forearm and elbow against. The elbow is in line with the shoulder or possibly a little bit higher, but never below. We'll step the same foot forward and allow the chest to sink until we feel a comfortable stretch through the front of the right shoulder pectoral area. Now, you don't want to create any tension or pain, so make sure you're still breathing calmly and you can focus on the area that we're stretching. If the stretch starts to decrease and you're not feeling much here, you can bend the knee a little bit more and sink a little deeper. It may also be beneficial to back up a little bit and move your arm a little higher, and that will target some different fibers. And we'll just take a couple more breaths here. The inhale allows the tissue to expand, the spine to lengthen. The exhale allows the chest to sink a little deeper. And with your inhale, gently release that stretch. Allow the arm to come down. And moving to the other side, the left elbow will come to the inside of the door frame, shoulder height or a little higher. Step that left foot forward and allow the chest to sink forward. So you're feeling a comfortable stretch. You're not creating any tension in the back of the shoulder or in the neck, so make sure you're not pushing yourself too far. And just like the other side, if that has decreased in sensation, you can go a little deeper, or you can also move the arm a little higher and then sink back into the stretch. And just a couple more breaths here. Good. And we'll gently release this stretch. Now we're going to move on to stretching through the shoulder girdle. Now there's many different variations for this stretch, so you just try from the beginning and see which one works for you. Lifting the right arm up, you may be able to take a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and feel a stretch through the back of the right arm. If that's not feeling like much of a stretch, you can move the left hand a little lower on the forearm to increase it. And if that's still not getting there, you can take a hold of the right elbow and let the right hand just rest in between your shoulder blades. The left hand can give a gentle downward pressure and back to get a little deeper into the back of the right arm. Now, if this still doesn't feel like much of a stretch, keep your right arm where it is, take your left arm down, and bring the back of the palm towards in between the shoulder blades. Now, you may need to take a hold of a strap or a belt or a towel, whatever you have on hand at home, that you can hold between your right hand and your left. Now, the left hand has the ability to walk up the length of the strap, belt, or towel to increase the stretch. So with this stretch, you'll be targeting the back of the right arm as well as the front of the left. We'll just take a couple more breaths here. And with your inhale, gently release the strap if that's what you're holding on to, and allow the arms to come down. So if you use the prop for the right side, you may need it for the left. So just switch the towel, shoulder, or towel, or belt, or strap over the left shoulder. And lifting the left arm up, you may be able, once again, to grab the wrist, perhaps the forearm, maybe your elbow. If you have a hold of your elbow, make sure your shoulder is relaxed away from your ear so you're not creating tension through the neck. Again, if this doesn't feel like much, keep your left hand where it is. Bring your right hand behind your back so the back of your hand is touching your back. You may be able to grab a hold of the strap or towel with the left and the right hand And I find it easiest for myself to walk the right hand up on this side. So the lower hand is what is usually easier to move. And if that is still okay and you can get your hands almost touching, you may be able to interlace your fingers behind your back. And there'll be no need for the strap. And we're just going to stay here for a couple more breaths. Notice if there's much difference from the right and left side. Generally, your dominant arm will be a little tighter, so it's usually a little harder to get behind your back. And with your inhale, gently release the stretch, and you can remove whatever prop you were using to assist you in that stretch. And next, our last stretch, we'll be moving to target the muscles in between the shoulder blades. So bringing your arms up, bring your palms together in front of your face, and then you may have the mobility to bring your forearms and your elbows together. If you don't, just have the intention that they're drawing towards one another. Now, in this position, we want the elbows to gently reach up if they have the mobility, and the shoulders can relax down away from the ears. If this stretch is not targeting much in between your shoulders and you don't feel like you're getting very deep, you can move on to bringing the right elbow underneath the left. The left elbow stacks in the right elbow crease, and then the forearms intertwine so that we're bringing either the palms together or the fingers to the palm. Shoulders relax down, elbows can reach gently up. And we'll be moving to the other side, which looks like this. And if you were in the first posture, palms, elbows, forearms touching. One more breath here. And gently release. In our next video, we'll be targeting the muscles of the neck more specifically. These videos work really well together if you have the time to do them one after the other, but whatever you can fit in is great. The benefits of stretching the shoulders and the neck are vast. They include increased range of motion, overall improved posture, and decreased levels of stress. Thanks for taking the time to connect with your body and joining me at Bodywise Yoga Studio.